Mr. Chairman, for holding today's hearing on enabling innovation in the national airspace. This morning we're here to discuss the integration of new users, aerospace technologies, and business operations into the U.S. airspace. From modifying how business is conducted to creating new and previously unthinkable technologies that are changing how the airspace is used, innovation in aviation is pressing forward at a pretty rapid rate. Chairman Lobiano and I have ensured that topics we will explore today, such as unmanned aircraft and commercial space transportation, have been a focus of this subcommittee's oversight work in recent years. I look forward to hearing our witnesses' perspectives on how this panel can address these and other innovation-related topics in a long-term and comprehensive FAA reauthorization bill this year. There's no denying the extensive public and commercial benefits of unmanned aircraft. This industry is particularly important to my home state of Washington, which is a thriving hub of aviation R&D. And as drones proliferate, so too do their applications. Drones are used to respond to natural disasters, for search and rescue, and for wildfire mitigation. They also complete safety-related work that manned aircraft cannot, such as the BNSF railway drone that I had a chance to witness last year in Everett, Washington, which the company uses to inspect seawall integrity and railways. The drone industry has a massive potential to drive economic growth and create jobs here in the U.S. Industry groups estimate that by 2025, the industry may generate more than 100,000 jobs and billions of dollars in direct and indirect economic activity. A few weeks ago, the FAA released its latest aerospace forecast, projecting that the hobbyist drone fleet will triple in size from 1.1 million to 3.5 million units in the next 5 years. Meanwhile, the commercial drone fleet is likely to multiply tenfold. Now, while the number of drones in U.S. airspace grows, it's critical that both commercial and recreational users operate these aircraft safely. Each month, the FAA receives more than 100 reports of drone sightings, and the risks of collisions with manned aircraft, incursions with critical infrastructure, and mishaps over populated areas remain serious concerns. So I'm pleased that last year's short-term FAA extension included a number of provisions on drone safety. Still, more must be done to match the pace of industry growth, and this panel has an enormous opportunity to move that ball down the field with the upcoming FAA reauthorization. I also look forward to hearing more about the progress in the area of commercial space transportation. This subcommittee held a long overdue hearing last summer on FAA's oversight of the burgeoning U.S. industry, which in 2015 was about $126 billion according to the FAA. The commercial launch of satellites is particularly important because of the range of capabilities offered, from television and radio broadcast to high-speed internet and weather forecasts. Additionally, space tourism is on the horizon and is expected to become a billion-dollar market in the coming years. For American national security, among other reasons, it's critical that U.S. leadership in space transportation and exploration remains second to none. Now, if the pace of commercial space transportation and tourism increases as forecasted, the FAA will need adequate resources to oversee safe integration of these new technologies into the national airspace. So in closing, I hope to hear today about what Congress and the FAA can do to foster innovation in the use of the national airspace and to support the good ideas while ensuring the U.S. airspace remains the safest and most efficient in the world. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.